I see you, peekaboo, I see you, looking at me, looking at you. Hold up, where you going? What you doing? Who you seeing? What you need? What you want? I said, without you by my side, my side, my side. Without you by my side. One time from side to side. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. One time from side to side.
rain crashing down all around this empty town. We're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Pointing, blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. just need a face to face. Need the reason why they're stolen her from me. Don't know why heaven is so angry with me. We will never know what we're made of. We just needed freedom. We thought it would be forever. But on my mind just memories. On my heart just promises. Oh baby, now I'm so empty. Oh baby, look at where you left me. Ashes.
Season 40 warrior content. Well, it seems I'm gonna be the warrior content guy this season. Simba, if you don't know me, who do we all got here? We got Ness here, we got Sub here, a couple names I don't really know, but we got a few people here. So yeah, we're gonna start with season 40 warrior content. I got some current standings. If you guys, the teams that haven't got me your logos yet, I'll reach out to you after this. So Ness, I'll reach out to you. Island, Barry, Wild Daddy, I'll reach out till you guys get your guys' logos. I'm gonna have a constant, consistent, updated week to week power rankings based off previous weeks. Games and how they occurred and what occurred there. Seems I'm gonna be by myself tonight, so we'll go over record seasons, the games from last week, and then predictions for next week. That's gonna kind of be. I'm gonna kind of go off what Ness did last season and kind of put my own tweaks on it. It's going off something that has worked, so I'm going off what's worked before and going to use that. But anyway, I guess we'll start with my preseason. I did this based off the plus minus of the teams. So your plus minus, what you ranked were, if you were at 0, whatever, so forth. If you guys know the calculator, how the calculator works, this is what this is based off of. At number 1 was Dark Horse Storm, who had a calculator ranking at a solid 0, so they could not gain rank. We have Waste of Golf at 2, who had a 0. Well, I pulled it from AD2L's website. I'll get it updated. I didn't have time to. I kind of made this at middle of the week. Lack, do you actually want to join now, so I don't have to do this by myself? If you want, you can. Rather have somebody else to talk to instead of just listen to my own voice. If you're wanting to. Just have to make sure that my audio capture is working for anybody else. Okay, I'll be in the scuffed chat. So yeah, let me get this put together then really quick. Let me get yours put together just so I don't have to do this by myself. So yeah, I'll get the roster info updated. I just pulled it last night in the middle of just, we'll say, creative episode. Yeah, well, that's what we'll call it, as a creative episode. Let me get my desktop audio pulled back up so that we're even when... he joins. So yeah, I'll have power rankings. This will move, and then it'll be updated based off how you guys move. Just kind of explaining how I'm gonna run Warrior content this season, and then kind of how Ness, if you guys watched Warrior content last season, had their game of the week predictions, and who was predicting along with their individual person, along with the said individual that was running the stream of Ness. So kind of just building off what Ness did and kind of just using what you did. But yeah, I'll get all the rust. I'll get all this information updated. I kind of just made it in the like. I started making this at 11 last night and didn't finish till 2. So just kind of pulling all the information I needed. I guess while we wait for Lacerdas to get on is what we'll do. We'll just wait for him to get here. And then we'll we'll go over games last week with him along with everything else. So kind of just waiting for Lacerdas to get here. But I'm kind of just going to go over the team rosters. I know yours isn't right, Ness. If you want to send me a message on Discord of what the correct names for your team members are.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Lacerdas. How you doing?
Hello. Good. How are you?
Good. Can you pull up the screen, make sure that your audio is coming through so that I made all the adjustments
let me do
properly?
it real quick.
Just to make sure audio is running right. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You can hear
It
yourself?
sounds like it is.
Good. Just because I haven't done this in almost a year, so it's a little. Let me get you the link.
Yeah, you want to share this with me? Because I'm just looking at it through your stream right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Doing a bunch of stuff at the same time. And then I'll okay it because I'll get the email.
Okay, I just requested.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Cool. You should be good. Let me make sure. Pull it down. Let me... Just so I don't DDoS you, let me put it to a B-Rec back really quick. Share. Let me...
Oh, I just sent twice on accident. My
You're
bad.
good. You're good. Just trying not to dox you. So...
Fair.
Alright, you in?
All right, I'm in. Cool.
Cool. See everything? Cool. Alright.
Yep.
Alright, so I have the... If you wanna, I have the links to last week's matches for every team that played.
Okay, I'll open those up real quick.
I have those all pulled and linked. And then we'll go over last week's matches. I kind of have them pulled in order from top to bottom. So got that all pulled together.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over the season team. So Grint Scythe, we have me, the captain of Grint Scythe. We have Amir. We have Lacerdas, who's on this stream with me. We have Pentjack and Revamp. And then Dark Horse Storm has Barry, Tins, Dizzle, Angry Sun, Pangan. That's the friend stack. That's always who Dark Horse Storm has been on. And then for Grint Fury, we got Island, Acro, Legend, Lambert, Qatar Hero. I couldn't. His name on AD2L was blackesports.com or something. So I just went with what was on his Steam profile. Then Waste of Golf, which I got told by Ness is not correct. It's Ness is the captain, Milk Boxy, Butt Health, Gen Z, Dr. Muffins. I will update that for next week. Then for Daddy's Bleep My Dictatorship, we got Wild Daddy, Bonky, Low Feed, Low Skill, Jay Sar. And then Slug Cats, who we actually played last week. We got I'm gonna butcher some of these names. Vitruvius, Jajonic, Devil, Roxy Roro, and Rusk Daddy. Then for Nether Knights, we got Ro 914, Chatinator, Ares, God Ramen, and Nohana. So those are the season 40 warrior teams. We only have 7. So everybody's in playoffs this season. So that's good for everybody. Everybody's gonna be in playoffs. It's just a matter of seeding, who's the 1 seed, who's the 7 seed, and who's lower, who's upper. But as I'm gonna go back, the preseason warrior rankings, it was Waste of Golf, and then the top 4 kind of are interchangeable. Top 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all interchangeable just because they're the same ranking. It's kind of just gonna be whoever. This is just going to get updated throughout the season just based off how people play. So it's Dark Horse Storm 1, Waste of Golf 2, 1A, 1B. Then it's us on Grin Scythe at 3, and then Daddy's Blank My Dictatorship at 4. We can interchange either of those. And then we have Grin Fury and Nether Knights both at a -1. They're interchangeable. They both did get 0-2 last week. I intentionally kind of moved Grin Fury down just because their losses against Daddy's Dictatorship, just because they're not a capped out team, like how Nether Knights lost to a capped out team in Dark Horse Storm. They lost to a capped out team. Grin Fury didn't lose to a capped out team, so I moved Nether Knights up a spot in the power rankings just because they lost to a team that was capped out rank wise at the start of the season, and Grin Fury didn't. I know it's only 0.5, but
That's reasonable.
I'm just gonna knock Grin Fury for losing to a team that, on paper, was a little bit less good than Dark Horse Storm.
Fair.
So yeah, that's the updated power rankings for this week. It's Dark Horse Storm. I can't really move Waste of Golf up or down from 2. They didn't play. They had a bye. You can't really move us or Daddies just because we both are 2-0. You can't really move us above Waste of Golf because Waste of Golf hasn't played and we don't know how they are. And then Nether Knights is going to go up to 5 from 6. Grin Fury is going to drop from 5 to 6, and then Slug Cats is going to stay at the bottom, just because we played them in our series and we didn't handily beat them one game, and then we struggled a little bit in game 2 and mid game got tossed, but we'll get that into later because our games are these last 2. But let's get into reviewing last week's games. Let's go to game 1, Grin Fury versus Daddy's Blank My Dictatorship. And in that game, Daddy's beat Grin Fury in game 1 by a score of 34-9. So handily beat them.
Gracious.
Wild Daddy, it looks like the draft for... So the blank is Daddy's Suck My Dictatorship, but we're gonna... I don't know why it's blanked out, so we're gonna change that. This game, Wild Daddy played Carry Pudge. They had a lane of Pudge Lion. They won all 3 lanes on Daddy's side, and then on the side of Grin Fury, they lost all 3 lanes. So that's a recipe for an easy 30-minute stomp.
Yeah.
Wild Daddy and JSAR kind of popped off in this game. Wild Daddy went 7-3 on his Carry Pudge, and then the mid sniper went 18-0 against Island's Death Prophet. So Island kind of got...
They target banned him hard. I mean,
Yeah,
Arc Warden, Lone Druid, Visage, Beastmaster, Lycan, like what? I know he likes micro heroes, so what does he play after that?
Death Prophet, obviously.
Again, I've played Death Prophet versus Sniper, and it is miserable. You just can't do a thing.
You just kind of gotta sit back and push the wave. I mean, you do what Sniper wants to do, is push a wave into the tower and then back off and farm. But
Yeah.
net worth wise, that's kind of reflected because JSAR is almost tripling up Island out of this. 22K net worth
Jeez.
to Island not even breaking 10K.
It's
So,
it's such a stomp. Like you can't really. I don't know. I think that the Daddy's Like My Dictatorship is going to be the best team in the league. I think Wild Daddy is super good. Then low skill, I think,
yeah, low skill is a
right?
very good
Yes, he was on my
five,
mini team.
yeah, 4 or 5 player. Yeah, he's a very good player.
Yeah, he was amazing. Like I thought I was super impressed by him, and he did really freaking good.
The
I think that's the team that
the
is the best.
the player I'm most interested on this Daddy's team is Bonky though, because I've played against Bonky quite a few times. He's a weird player to play against just because he does weird stuff and it always seems to work in his favor. It seems like he just calculates it
Which
before he even goes.
which one is Bonky?
Binky. Bonky
Binky.
Binky. Yeah.
If it's who I think it is, we played against them like 2 seasons ago. We had kind of a scuffed lineup or whatever. It was like me and we had some people leave, and so we got some people together. And I'm pretty sure if he's who I think he is, we waited 45 minutes to play a game with him, like just because we were being nice and it was our last game of the season, we didn't care.
Yeah.
And they had some problems, but we waited 45 minutes for them to play the game, and they beat us faster than we waited. They beat us in 2 20-minute games.
Oh no.
if it
Yeah.
if it's who I think it is,
Yeah. Bonky is exactly who you think he is. He's
so like
exactly
mid
who it
Bane
is.
or something.
Probably.
Probably
More
him.
than likely.
Yeah.
Bonky does some weird stuff. Wild Daddy does some weird stuff. That's obvious because they ran Carry Pudge. It's semi-meta, but it's not fully meta. Then let's take a look at game 2 here. I mean, I can just go to my secondary tab. It looks like they ran another. Yet again, they target banned the ever living crap out of poor old Island, and he's forced onto Death Prophet
Oh
again
my.
after it didn't go well in game 1. They kind of re-rolled the Death Prophet just because they target banned his Lone Druid, Arc Warden, Visage, Meepo, Beastmaster, Lycan, Kunkka. So it seems that the recipe to beat Grin Fury in Daddy's Dictatorship's mine is just ban out Island, and then the rest of Grin Fury just isn't going to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's really hard when you get target banned this hard. Like, I don't know. I don't know Island very well. I know rumors that I've heard is he's a really good micro player, and when you can't play your heroes at all, you're just gonna feel sad.
Yeah, we kind of let. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna. No, it's scrims. You don't really talk about scrims in this league, but we're gonna talk about scrims. We did scrim Grin Fury. We didn't target ban Island this hard. We target banned him in the first phase and then kind of let him have whatever hero he wanted.
Yeah.
But we didn't target ban him this hard, where we said, Island, you get no micro, sucks to suck, cry about it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it worked really well.
Yeah, I mean they stomped them in both games. I mean this for game 1 was 32-9. This game was 44-18. So and then Wild Daddy's playing carry Abaddon and absolutely crushed it. I mean he has a 20-minute radiance blink. He even won a divine rapier to cap it off just before the game ended. 3 minutes later.
It looks like this JSAR guy, JSAR, looked like he did really good in both games. 18-0 and 15-3. Looks pretty wild.
I mean weirdly, according to Dota Buff here, JSAR only drew the lane this time against Island. He didn't absolutely crush him like he did on game 1 on the sniper. So I guess
Yeah.
that's one thing Grin Fairy can like. It's like a little tiny feather in their cap, even though they got crushed both games. Is at least Island. At least they didn't lose every lane both games. Island at
Yeah.
least drew game 2, so it's a little feather in their cap they can like give themselves. Is that this is something they can build off of. They obviously know they need to play around Island because Pandemonium didn't have a. Let's just go back and look at game one. Pandemonium
His first
game.
game,
He,
it's a stomp.
yeah, it's a stomp. He kind of just got crushed by. He's playing Monkey King against Tusk Clockwork. That's just a tough lane in general.
Yeah, and who can he really? Sniper, I assume, came out of lane huge, so he can't even kill the sniper.
Yeah, can't even kill a sniper. There's no way for the Slaughter to try to get himself back into the game. The Monkey to try to get himself back into the game. There's no real way back in at all for Grand Fairy. They don't really have great turtle here. About the only way they could have dreamed of coming back at all in game one was swapping into tower with Venge, then stun locking him. That's about the only thing they could have done. But that's really tough to do.
Yeah, stomp.
And then Stomp game two. I mean, similar drafts. I mean, this then it looks like a low skill and Little Chim's kind of. Yeah, no, never mind. Low skill's the 4, Little Chim's is the 5.
I
So
mean, he's the 4. Okay, the 4 is coming out with more net worth at the end of the game than the middle, which is very rough.
yeah,
They're just two stomp games. I'd like to see how Grin Fury does against somebody else. I just think Daddy's Suck My Dictatorship is gonna do really good this season.
yeah, they're gonna. I mean, Wild Daddy. A lot of people in this league, our team especially, you guys. Seems everybody but me is kind of terrified of Wild Daddy for some reason. I
Dude,
don't.
he comes into games. Well, I've only played against him with stand-ins. He stands in, owns you, and then he's just gone. You know,
Yeah,
that's why he's so scary.
yeah. It's just because my personal record against Wild Daddy's just not crazy bad. So like
That,
it's a toss up. So I'm not really scared like you and Amir are of Wild Daddy just because I've played against Wild Daddy. I've beat him. I lost to him, but I've never really been crushed by him like you guys have.
yeah, I think he stood in against Abstinence on R&B. Yeah, in the first game he went 20-6. Last season he did really good when he stood in for Rats and Bunnies. So I think he's just a good player. I don't know if I don't have a ton of experience against him, but in the experiences that I do, he seems like a pretty good player.
Yeah.
And I think that low skill's really good. Like I'll always talk good about that guy. He's really freaking good at Dota 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's and then yeah. Give me a quick second. I gotta do something really quick. I didn't realize I had on. Yeah. Why do I have that on? I did not realize I had off. Cool. My bad. Sorry about that. I didn't realize slow mode was on for some reason. I haven't, like I said, I haven't streamed in almost a year, so a little out of practice. All right, so yeah, let's go back to the spreadsheet. So yeah, so after week one, Daddy's Dictatorship and Grin Fury. Daddy's is going to be playing Waste of Golf, and then Grin Fury is going to be on their bye week. So Grin Fury already gets their first win of the season. They're gonna move up to a solid 1-2 going into week three. Don't know who they're going to be playing. But let's go into the second series of games. We have Dark Horse Storm and Nether Knights versus Nether Knights, and that was a 2-0 in the favor of Dark Horse Storm. So, and theirs is not merged together like the first series. So, have to go between the tabs. Don't need these ones because we already went over that. So game one was 48 minutes. Dark Horse Storm won this game with a kill score of 34-17. It looks like Nether Knights lost every lane but mid. But that's kind of expected when you kind of run a Viper mid. That hero's not supposed to lose mid. It's supposed to either win the lane or at least draw the lane if things go poorly.
Yeah.
But in this game, Tins played on a Life Stealer. Angry Sun played Pangolier. Barry played off lane Wraith King. Penguin played Pos 4 Lion. And Dizzle played Pos 5 Jakiro. So I've actually scouted, just because we're playing Dark Horse Storm, I actually scouted them heavily. And notes I had about this game is you have a couple great delivery systems for the Life Stealer in this game. You have the Pango who can roll in with the Life Stealer inside him. You have the Wraith King who's going to build a blink. You have the Lion who's going to build a blink so he can infest either the Wraith King or the Lion. It's a great delivery system to get your Life Stealer active and in the game. So it's a good draft on the side of Dark Horse Storm. I looked at Nether Knights also in this draft. Their draft just kind of wants to do a lot, but not all of the same thing. You have a Nyx assassin who wants to roam around, find a hero who's by himself, get a pick off, and you kind of can do that again with an Underlord, but you kind of see the Pit Lord's ulti on the map, so kind of gives it away.
Yeah.
And then you have Morphling who just wants to sit somewhere and farm, get himself massive, and then come into the game. Then you have Viper who just wants to win his lane, snowball. So your mid lane and your carry kind of want to do two different things. You kind of have a hero who wants to sit back and farm and play the late game. Then you have a mid who wants to play early. Nether Knights draft is just kind of doing a lot of things, but not all of the same thing.
Yeah. I agree. Hold up. Let me see real quick. Why am I on the wrong game?
Oh.
Dark Horse Storm versus Nether Knights. Where's game one?
So there's it's not merged together, so it should be.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Okay.
So it should end. So it should end in 981.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I was looking at it earlier. Yeah, I agree. I don't like Underlord very much. I don't think the hero does a whole ton.
Yeah,
especially right now.
And you can speak to that a lot better just because you're an off lane. I'm a carry. I'd love. Here's my thing. When as a carry and I see a Pit Lord in my lane, I'm like, okay, cool, free game, easy. I'm gonna have fun. Yeah. I don't have to worry about anything. I just have to not have a hero that gets crushed by AOE, and we're golden.
His lane is good, kinda, right? Because you can put your Q on the wave, and if anyone walks up, you can hit them. But that's only good for like the first few waves. I just think the hero doesn't do anything because after the wave, you're not going to go chase people down as an Underlord. You're not a ganking hero. You're not like, you sit in a wave and you sustain a tower, and then late game comes around and you feed to heroes, especially against a Life Stealer. A Life Stealer is going to destroy you. I don't know. And you buy auras and you kind of make your team tanky, but you have a Morphling who's kind of going to go in and out of fights. I guess it's decent for the Viper. I get why they're trying to do it there, but I just think the hero's just not very good.
Yeah.
I don't think he offers enough in the game to... I see what they were trying to do with the draft, but I just think it's not going to work, especially against a Life Stealer. Against a Life Stealer. He's just going to own that lane.
Yeah, and the thing is with Underlord, the thing the hero's best at is just keeping up your offlane tier 1 tower forever. You just sit a Pit Lord in your lane, he casts Q, your tower stays alive. There's just heroes that fill that role better and can do stuff past mid game better. Like you could just draft a Sand King who you can sit in front of a tower, and then late game you have Sand King's Epicenter, which is a big teamfight ulti. Then Pit Lord, you toss W down and you're like, we control this area.
Yeah, and you can throw your body in. Like that's kind of when I do play Underlord. I just kind of you pop all your auras and you tank. You throw your body in, you die, and your team finishes everyone up. I don't know. I don't think that's the. I see what they're trying to do. I don't think that pick alone lost him this game, but I don't
No.
think it helped at all. I
Yeah.
mean, he's a good hero for high ground defenses. Like if you know you're going to come back later, sure, but I don't think. I just think it's a bad hero.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Like I said, Nether Knight's draft is just kind of. It does a lot of things, but all their heroes don't do a lot of the same things.
Yeah, yeah, reasonable. They can run around and just feast on this Underlord like it looks like they did.
Yeah. I mean, and then they obviously bought a lot of sentries because this poor Nex had 11 deaths. So Row 914
Yeah,
just kind of ran into his death quite often.
yeah. What can you do?
Yeah, and then let's go look at game 2, which was even more of a stomp for Nether Knights. I remember looking at this game during scouting this week for Dark Horse Storm.
Which I'm surprised about because I like Doom. I like Lone Druid right now. Lena's good. Lion's good. Like their draft looks good. I don't understand what. Oh, mid went wrong. That's 17-0.
Yeah, mid
That's
just
what.
went absolutely wrong. Angry
That's what
Son
happened.
completely popped off on the Zeus. He went solid 17-0. He just, I mean, when Zeus is 17-0 at the end of the game, something
I
went wrong in the first 10 minutes because Zeus shouldn't beat Alina
yeah.
that hard, in my
I'd
opinion.
like to
Like,
go back and look at this game just to see what happened. I mean, it looks like Tins had a free game handed to him. He's 2-2-4 as PL, so he probably farmed the whole game and it was over before he realized.
yeah, Tim's just in the jungle, smiling, hitting creeps. Like, if this was my game on PL, I'm just happy hitting creeps, smiling, like, oh yeah, Amir, Lacertus, you guys just win the game for me. It's fine. I'm just gonna hit these creeps. I don't care what you guys are
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, this just looks like a rough. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't good for Nether Knights.
Yeah, I mean, this draft from Nether Knights is a lot better, in my opinion,
I
because their heroes do a lot of the same thing now. Because this is more of a pick-off happy lineup. Like, you have the Lion, you have a Jakiro, you have a Lena, you have a Doom, you have a Lone Druid. These heroes feast off pickoffs. So that's exactly what they want to do. They want to go find a hero, pick them off, and go about their day.
Yeah, it must have just the first must have been really bad because I do like their draft. I think it's kind of difficult to get pickoffs. I mean, you can smoke with the Doom with your two supports and lean and kill. Lone Druid's kind of stationary though. I think, in my opinion, I play a lot of him, and I just think that he's if you gank with a Lone Druid, he leads. Like you follow him, he doesn't come to you.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's similar to how you want to play around like a Faceless Void
Yeah,
is have your Lone Druid in the area farming near you,
yeah,
and
he
then
can join.
and then have him walk over and join the fight. Like that's kind of
Yeah,
what you want your Lone Druid and Faceless Voids to do is just kind of be around, but not be in any danger.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I like the draft maybe just because I like those heroes, but
It's just the lane stage execution just seemed to go very poorly for Nether Knights this game.
yeah,
I mean, that could also be due to just playing a 50-minute game and you just kind of got crushed in that game. And your
yeah,
just morale's low, so you just kind of don't really want to play the game too, but you have to. So you just play game 2, get crushed, go next week, and call it good.
yeah, yeah. Just a rough game. Looks like.
Yeah, and then next week, Nether Knights are going to be going up against Slugcats, and then Dark Horse Storm is going to be going against us on Grin Scythe. Speaking of Grin Scythe and Slugcats, let's go back to our week 1 game against Slugcats. I think we could probably talk more in depth about like
Yeah,
what went on in this, just because me and you were there, so we know what
yeah,
occurred.
yeah,
So yeah, let's go to our game 1, which we on Grin Scythe we won in 42 minutes. If you've ever this is your first season being on a team with me, but this time wise is kind of on par for how I play. Is I usually like to play a late game hero, hit creeps, and the game around 35 to 45 minutes if the game goes well. So time
Yeah.
wise, this is normal for me. I mean, both games went almost. Game one went 42, and then game two went 50. This game should have ended about the same time as game one, but we kind of tossed a little bit in game two,
Yeah.
getting picked off in weird spots, especially myself. And game two, let's not. Well, it'll
We'll get,
be
we'll
game,
get to game 2.
game two. What occurred by you in game two will be in it. I got the video. I'm trying to get it edited and put together, and I'm gonna get it sent off to Subwoofer for the AD2L content. So
We'll talk about that when we get there.
yeah. Game.
I
Yeah. Game one. Our
like.
our game one draft. I feel like both these drafts they're very team fight heavy. But
Yeah.
as we were talking about earlier, we saw them last pick at Pit Lord. I was like, oh, okay, free game.
Yeah, that's another. It's. I just don't think the hero's very good. I don't think it does much. I. Their draft was kind of weird. Lifestealer into Dawnbreaker is like it's a decent lane. Like if you're a Lifestealer, you want to lane into a strength core or just a melee core, right? But Dawnbreaker's one of the hardest ones, in my opinion, because I just feel like Dawnbreaker's a lane dominator and just wins the lane pretty much no matter what. Like whenever I get a Dawnbreaker, whenever I'm playing a Dawnbreaker, I feel super good because the lane just seems really good. Like it says we drew this lane, which I don't.
I think that's due to it marking Pentjek as being on roaming, which he does
Possibly.
a lot. He doesn't. He's an active 4 player. He's not going to sit in the lane if it's a lane that's already being crushed. He's going to rotate off and help another lane get crushed. He's going to try to win the game through
Yeah,
himself.
I think he did the right thing.
He's gonna run around the map, crush, and then go about his day.
Yeah, I think that I won my lane hard, and you kind of free farmed, and so that I remember we looked at the graph afterwards, and I think me and you won our lanes hard, and I think Amir drew, which it's saying here, which is right.
Yeah.
But I think we had a higher tempo, and we were able just to run him over, and that's what we did.
I think literally all we did was we played off chrono cooldown. As soon as
Yeah.
I would communicate with you guys, chrono's off cooldown. Let's smoke and fight. Okay.
Yeah, we would fight, and it was the game one was a pretty in our favor. I didn't think it was 41 minutes. I'm kind of surprised. I thought it was a lot quicker.
Yeah, it felt quicker. I mean, I think the funny stat I looked at while looking back at these games is both of the last fights in both of these games, we were down numbers and we forced the GG out of Slug Cats. Like
yeah.
the GG fight in this one, we were 3v5, and then we got the GG out of them after we wiped them 3v5, and then game two we were 4v5, wiped them,
Yeah.
got a GG.
I mean, this game they probably could have called it 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
Like this was a stomp. I of course, if we could have thrown this game like we almost did the second one, and so like, don't GG out way too early. But I think they could have.
Yeah.
So
Just GG,
Yeah.
go game two, reset yourself in between.
yeah. I know these. I really like Slug Cats.
Yeah.
I have some friends on them, and I think they're cool guys. So I don't think they're ever super upset or mad or tilted this game. But I think that you could have GG'd out at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Just the way I remember the game. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong because we were owning, but
Yeah.
in my opinion,
I mean, you went 12-3, I went 11-1.
yeah,
Amir went 7-2. I think in this game it was a weird last pick just because Amir's like, I want to play this hero, I want to play this hero,
Yeah.
or this hero. We're like, what about Viper? I don't want to play Viper. It's like, okay, cool. Can I have wind? Okay, Amir, you can have wind. Because
I stand behind Viper
Yeah.
being amazing this
Yeah.
game.
yeah, I mean, the thing is, our first 4 picks are just so good. It didn't really matter what hero we picked, Amir, just because our first 4 heroes synergized so well.
Yeah.
So we kind of just let Amir have what he wanted game one. Didn't really matter what he played game one because I think we would have crushed no matter what. Just because
It was a good game.
we got a team fight, happy draft, and my entire goal this game was catch the OD, catch the lion at the gig.
Yeah, I think it was an outdraft. Honestly, I mean, like you said, they could have ended earlier. It was a good game.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to game 2 against Slugcats. This game Amir had a much better showing. I mean, we put him on a. Obviously, we're just last picking Amir a safe option. He got it. We got him Kunkka.
True.
I know Amir in the middle of this game was like 5-1 against Devil's mid Legion commander. So he absolutely crushed mid lane on his Kunkka against the Devil Legion.
I think lanes went better this game. We seemed to stomp every game, and then we almost threw. So like, lanes went really well, but then our middle game was horrendous.
Yeah.
And they almost.
Our mid game was a little tossy, but
Yeah.
we did some stuff and things. We just wanted to show that we're not perfect. We got some stuff to work on.
I do think Battle Fury on Legion was very bizarre.
Yeah, because I remember watching back. I don't remember who casted us, but the casting duo felt that the Battle Fury and the Legion was. They've even felt it was weird. I mean, it's a 30-minute Battle Fury.
Oh,
There's a
I think it
lot.
was, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was Fourth World Marshall.
yeah, it was Marshall. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Marshall and his casting buddy were like, yeah, there's a better option than Battle Fury if you're trying to solve the PL
Yeah.
issue.
I think that, I mean, you could have gone Shivas or even a Mjolnir if you really wanted to go greedy, but like, Battle Fury just isn't it.
No.
The Mjolnir cast on self would be better, but I don't know why you just don't go with Shivas. I feel like that's decent on Legion, still, I think. Or get it on your Beastmaster. I don't know. I thought that was really weird.
Yeah.
But
The one thing I'm gonna just point out really quick, game 1 to game 2 is Slugcats. We had first pick game 2, so that kind of forces Slugcats to second phase ban something. Because game 1 they second phase banned both my Phantom Lancer and then a mere Storm Spirit. So took out the mid laner and Carry's best heroes. Took those out. And then game 2, they first phase banned. I've been playing a ton of Carry Lena, so that made a sense. So that shows me it's like how scouted. They banned out a mere Storm Spirit. And then I think in the middle of the draft, we saw them second phase ban the Spirit Breaker, and like, why did they ban Spirit Breaker? Why?
I play a lot of Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
We did scrim them, and we won with the Spirit Breaker.
Oh yeah, we scrimmed them and we
I think
ran the offlane Bara.
Yeah, I think he's he might be my third most played. Yeah, he's my third most played hero. So
Yeah.
I see why they banned it.
Yeah,
And I was sad when they banned it. Don't ban Spirit Breaker. I just want to play him.
just don't ban Bara. Lacertus wants to play Bara.
Yeah,
but then
totally
your
fine.
Bara got banned, and then we're like, okay, cool. 18th pick PL. Free game for me.
Yeah,
I'm not going to divulge the secret of how to get me to not pick PL, but I'm going to 18 pick PL if all I see is a Clinks, Grimstroke, Beastmaster. I'm not really worried about those heroes. In theory, they counter PL, but I'm not worried about them on my PL.
I think that. So in this game, 35 minutes is where we kind of threw, right?
You can look at the graph. It
probably
was
about 20 minutes.
30 minutes. You can look at the peaks. 21 minutes.
Yeah. So I
At
think
21 minutes, I got picked off, Lion got picked off, and you got picked off, all within 20 seconds of each other. And we
yeah.
gave Slug Cats 3,000 gold from just us three dying.
And then Amir dies, I die, Amir dies.
Yeah, Amir dies, 1,000 gold. You die again, 1,000 gold. And then Amir dies
Yeah.
again, another 1,000 gold. That's
So
in a 5 minute
yeah.
period, we fed 6,000 gold to the enemy.
Yeah. So I think that their draft works fine here. Well, I don't think it's a perfect draft, but I think if I'm them, once those 4 kills happen, they're smoking and immediately going on you and trying to find you and killing you. I think that's the only way they win this game is by killing you like 2 more times than ending the game. Because they had a good chance. Like at 32 minutes, like it's rough for us. I'm
Yeah.
like it was their
Because
advantage.
at 21 minutes, we have a 12k gold lead. And then about 10 minutes later, we only have a 3k gold lead. So quite a drastic difference in a 10-minute period.
Yeah, and they played. I was telling Vitruvius this because he was messaging me, but I told him that I think they play really well. As like, they're I think they're a friend
Yeah,
stack.
they're a friend
But
stack.
like, yeah,
Similar to Dark Horse Storm.
they've played together for multiple seasons, and it seems like they just know what they want to do. And so when they picked us off in that 10-minute span right there, that was they played really well. I thought in that little span right there. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying they didn't play well the rest of the game, but just in that span right there, I was pretty impressed with how well they were picking us off and jumping on us and taking a bad game and making it almost even.
Yeah. Making it almost even at 32 minutes. That's only a 2k gold lead. And then we take a really good team. I think a couple really good team fights here where only Lion dies in it, and we kill Grimstroke, we kill 2 cores and Clinks, and then we kill 2 cores. And then all we lost in those 2 fights was Penchak's Lion. So we rebuild our lead, get up to another 11k gold lead, and then you get picked off. I get yeah, this hold on, what time was this? Okay, cool. 39:15. Sub if you're still watching, this is the time cap that you're gonna get at 39:15. I get picked off, almost give away 1,700 gold, and then Pitjack gets picked off for 1,000 gold. So
Yeah, and then we gave
11k
up
gold
Roche.
lead. Gave up Roche, and then that 11k gold lead. It's another massive gold swing. It's another 7k gold swing here.
So
And then we realize, let's just play as a team, guys. They're really good at pickoff. Okay, cool. Let's just win the game now. And then we realized, let's stop being silly and just play as a
Yeah.
team. We out
Yeah,
5v5 them.
So just in case anyone wants some clarification on what I did, I accidentally portaled bottom into 3 heroes top and didn't know, and they just instantly killed me. I didn't know where I was until I died. So, and it was a pretty crucial moment. We were gonna take Roche, I fed. So, pretty good time.
Yeah. If you want to see the video, it should be coming out within a week. I'll get to Sub as soon as possible. He'll put it on the AD2L content page. It'll be on their YouTube or their YouTube Shorts or their TikTok. I don't know where he's gonna put it, but I'm gonna get it to Sub. You can see what
Reasonable.
Lacertus did.
Reasonable. I deserve it. It was fun.
Yeah, and then this game we kind of just have a out team fight them and call it good. They have a pick. This is basically a usual pro level draft. Is you have a team fight happy team who fights on cooldowns, then you have a pick off team who just goes.
Yeah. Yeah, this game was closer. I mean, I towards there was that middle part where the game was not in our favor. I didn't think it felt like they were owning from then, and then they made some misplays.
Yeah, we
I
just
think that
we
we kind of capitalized on.
we kind of
but the
forced
game
them
was-
into team fights, which their
Yeah.
team's not as good as our team is at doing.
Yeah, they had a pretty good chance, I thought, in this game, but
we threw the game twice and then just realized let's play S5. We've been out 5v5ing them all game.
What? Yeah, the last fight when Amir had his ags and the
They
whole screen was full of just freaking torrent storm and whatever other effects, chronos and oh no, we didn't have chrono that game. I don't know.
we had Lancer illusions.
Oh yeah, Lancer illusions and all that. That was just a mess. So
Yeah.
it was a close game.
Yeah,
Game two
if
was
you
close.
want to play against us, make sure your PC's up to snuff because we're gonna pick Peel, we're gonna pick Kunkka, and your frames are gonna die.
Yeah, that was rough.
So yeah, let's go back to the main content page. Yeah, so we're in that series. We 2-0'd Slugcats, dropping them to 0-2, us to 2-0. My cat just really wanted attention, and I'm gonna have to give her attention right now. So yeah, I guess we'll just go into game predictions, and then I'll do my game of the week. So let's start with Grin Scythe versus Dark Horse Storm. I've played against Dark Horse Storm often. I think I've played against them in like 4 of the 5 seasons I've played. I think I've at least always won one, or weirdly last season Dark Horse Storm was kind of off, we're gonna say. They just weren't as good as they usually are. And I think I went 4-0 against them last season, which is weird just because Dark Horse Storm's usually a scary team to play against. They're usually up to snuff. They usually, because they're a friend stack, so they've been playing together for God knows how long, probably forever.
Yeah.
So Dark Horse Storm last season was just where they weren't up to snuff. I feel like this season's Dark Horse Storm is a lot better than last season's, just because it's the same stack, but they kind of got punched in the mouth a little bit last season. Oh, I think it might have woken up a dangerous animal. As you look at the Nether Knights series, they absolutely crushed them both games. So I'm worried about Dark Horse Storm having woken up. So I'm gonna say at least, just because I think our stack's good enough. I think we're gonna 1-1 them. Why is it my formatting's weird? Hold on, let me format these properly. All right, formatting was off. All right, so yeah, I think we're gonna 1-1 Dark Horse Storm at least, just because I feel carry to carry matchup. I rank wise I outdo tens rank wise. So carry to carry matchup, I think we might just win just because I'm not rank wise. I'm not just patting my own back and stroking myself off, but rank wise, I am better than tens. So a lot of it is built on Barry and Angry Sun making space for tens. But carry to carry matchup, I'm gonna outskill tens. He's only Legend 2. Off lane, we should crush tens. But Barry and Angry Sun can pop off and ensure that Dark Horse Storm just runs you over and you just lose a game. So I'm going to go with a safe bet of a 1-1.
Fair. I'm gonna go 2-0 for us. I don't have a lot of experience in the league. I think this is my 4th season. Yeah, we played them last season as abstinence, and I think, let me look. I think they were pretty easy games, and we weren't. I'm not gonna say we weren't too impressed because that's kind of haughty, but like, let me see. Yeah, they just, I don't know. I think we're gonna go 2-0. I've heard a lot about Barry in like my seasons, and I haven't seen him pop off. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. So I'm just gonna say 2-0 for us. Just in my experience of playing against him.
Should be able to, yeah, mark 2-0.
Cool.
And then the series, which I'm going to mark as my game of the week, is Waste of Golf versus Daddy Sucks My Dictatorship. I'm going to update that in for next week. I'm going to do that off camera. But this is going to be my game of the week. is Daddy v Golf. So this is my game of the week just because you have two of the scarier teams rank-wise. At the start of the season, you have Waste of Golf, who's at a 0. I mean, you could put us against Dark Horse Storm as the game of the week, but I'm not gonna.
I don't think so. I
No.
think it's wasted golf versus.
Yeah, it's Waste of Golf versus Daddy. You have a Golf who is Bernie's brainchild. You have his org, Bernie's org. They're always really competitive no matter what they do because he always seems to put together good teams for his org so that his org represents well.
Yeah.
This one, I really like Ness, but
So I
I
was
feel
wrong.
I feel that Wild Daddy and the Wild Daddy Bonky duo, and then looking back at the games, Jay Sar is just a really good mid. I'm gonna mark
Yeah.
this as a 0-2 in favor of Daddies, and they're gonna move to a solid 4-0 and knock Golf to a 1-2 on the season.
So I was wrong about knowing. What was his name? The guy on Daddy's Dictatorship, the 4. I don't know him. I know Butt Health. I don't know the other guy.
So the Waste of Golf roster Ness told me isn't correct that I have. I just pulled this off
Oh.
of AD2L, so I got to get this updated. So more of the 0-2 in favor of Daddies is just because I don't know who the actual roster is now. So Butt Health is there's
He
like
was my 4 on the mini.
yeah. So there's like
Pretty sure.
a weird cult around Butt Health. So like
Dude, he's good.
yeah, there's a whole cult around him. Jamie is part of the Butt Health cult.
What, hold up. We gotta open this up now. A butt health cult?
Yes, a Butt Health cult.
Like there's a lot of butt healths, or
Yes, there's a lot of people that
Oh,
change their name to Butt Health on Steam,
frick, man.
and there's a Dota guild called Butt Health.
then I don't know if this is the guy I played with. I think it is. His name was Butt Health. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know all these people.
Yeah, because there's Butt Health, and there's Jamie Butt Health, and there's actual Butt Health. I don't know if this is the real Butt Health. I just pulled it off the AD2L site. Ness, can you? Is this the real Butt Health, or is this like not real Butt Health?
Not a real penguin in your chat saying I was the one you played with. Who are you? Are you Butt Health?
Are you not Butt Health? Are you fake Butt Health?
I think you're a really good Dota player, but I don't know who you are. Because I think he's this guy. I swear he was in this. It's the real Butt Health. That doesn't help. I don't know these people. Okay, so this is the guy that I played with. Not a real penguin today. Is Butt Health, who was Dirge or something, I think. I don't know.
Oh, Dirge? Oh, yeah.
I don't know these names.
It's the real Butt Health. Okay. So, yeah,
That means
I don't...
Butt Health equals Durage.
Dirge, okay. Dirage, okay.
Okay, so that's who I like. So I'm gonna go 2-0 for Golf because I think he's a really good Dota player, and I am biased because I think he's cool.
Yeah, fair
Even though I
enough.
don't know who the heck he is in Dota.
So it would be 2-0 instead of 0-2. Mine's in favor of Daddy's. Yours.
Oh.
Yeah. You're good.
Never mind.
So, and then this one we got the currently right now Toilet Bowl series of Slug Cats versus Nether Knights.
Whoa. Come on, don't do my slug cats like that.
Both teams are 0-2, so somebody in this series, hopefully somebody's O has got to go. I mean, hopefully, weirdly, both teams O has to go, but I'm going to base mine off the preseason power rankings. Slugcats came into Warrior. I know they won Voyager last season. But they came into Warrior as a -5, while Nether Knights came into the league as a -1. So rank wise, I don't really know either team that well, but I'm gonna mark this as a 0-2, a 2-0 in the favor of Nether Knights, just because on paper their players are better. But playing Slug Cats, they're a friend. I don't know if Nether Knights is a friend stack. I know Slug Cats is a friend stack, but I don't really know much about Nether Knights. But I
Yeah, me
know
neither.
on paper their players are better, so I'm gonna base mine off their players just being better and having a better rank. I know MMR, as Young Dendy says, MMR is just a number, but MMR in this case is gonna give me Nether Knights a solid 2-0 against Slugcats.
I want to put a 1-1 up there, but I don't want to do it to Slugcats because Devil and Vitruvius are bubbies, so I can't do that to them. But I think it's gonna go 1-1. But I have 1-4. I have hopes that Slugcats can go 2-0. I want them to go 2-0. But I'm gonna put 1-1.
That's fair. And then we got Grunt Fury versus the bye week. This one's easy. Grunt Fury gets an auto win. If you want a meme on them. Oh, so yeah. Ness just said in the chat they're playing with 2 stand-ins. So I don't know if that's gonna change your mind with the golf.
Okay.
Dad.
Since he's saying that, I'll go 1-1 and I'll go 2-0 for my Slugcats. There we go. That makes me feel better. Completely BS predictions, but what can you do?
Yeah, then Grunt Fury gets their auto win.
Yeah.
So Grunt Fury is going to move to 1-2. I'll update that for next week. And then the rest of this is going to all update off camera after the series occur. Hey, Warrior people who are watching, please, for the love of God, put your games in. So I'm not the only one sitting there with my thumb up my butt like, wonder who I'm playing.
Dude, I don't know if you should say you're doing that on stream, dude. That's intense.
Or I'm twiddling my thumbs waiting for who I'm playing. Please put your game in. Please put your games in. Please. I beg of you. I want to know. I want to be able to start my scouting earlier instead of like 2 days before. So just please get your games in.
Congrats on playoffs, everyone.
Yeah, congrats on playoffs, Warrior. Congrats on playoffs.
Crazy.
So yeah, and then week 2 games, we're just gonna go over these again just to refresh people's memory. It's Grin Scythe versus Dark Horse Storm, Waste of Golf versus Daddy Suck My Dictatorship, and then Slugcats versus Nether Knights, and then Grin Fury is on bye. So that's your week 2 matchups for Warrior and AD2L Season 40. If you guys can, Dark Horse Storm, I'll message Barry. I know you're watching this. If you could get me Waste of Golf's logo, I'd love to have it on the stream. Give you guys your recognition of what your guys' logo looks like. Get that for you guys. I'll message Island. I guess I'll message Wild Daddy. Get his logo. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm asking. Get your games in. If you can, get me your team logo so I can give you guys your recognition.
Cool.
That's it for Wartent. It's a little delayed. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll try to get a little bit better at getting this in on time and done on time. And done with. But you guys have a good week. Good luck in your series this week, guys. I'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Let me get my music back. We're a little scuffed.
Music in my speakers is becoming loud. Lyrics on my head, I need to write them down. Don't know why it hurts so much, your memory, you're leaving me. We will never know what we're made of. We just needed freedom. We thought it would be forever. But all my mind is memories. All my heart just promises. Oh baby, now I'm so empty. Oh baby, look at me.
I might be on. Hang on, hello? Can you hear me? I might be on. We'll see. Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah, he's gonna be gone, right? Okay. Okay, sounds good. I might talk to you later. See ya.